Hi everyone. I know that sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. So what I wanted to share with you guys today is if you are going to trim your fringe yourself, which by the way, I wouldn't advise, but if you're going to trim your fringe yourself, these are the best tips to do so. First of all, please blow dry your fringe correctly. Water spray. Spray your fringe so that it's wet. Even if you've got a jump, this is going to be the best way to dry your hair. Then, using a vest brush like this, with the hairdryer pointing down, you're going to brush your hair from one side and then to the other side. Okay. When it's dry then, you're going to take your straighteners and you're not aiming to straighten your hair, just to ensure every single strand is perfect so that you don't miss any. So I go from about halfway, just bending down and then do these longer pieces. So you're not clamping the hair, just very gently. And then same on that side. Okay, then put your parting in and comb the rest of your hair. So, like I said, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. I cannot bear when my fringe is too long. I get a headache, it irritates my eyes, and then I end up looking like this throughout the day, which no one wants to see. So, you're going to take a comb, ideally with a wide tooth. This means that you're going to get no tension on your comb, and that's what you want. You're then going to use the smallest pair of scissors you can find. My favourites are my B-Max scissors. These are a 5-inch. Then, I do use my scissors, but if you're scared, just like lift your hair up and put it in your comb. And you're going to start with the middle first. So you're going to rest your comb on your actual head, working from the middle. And then using the points of my scissors, I'm going to just go up. So you're not going across, you're going to very lightly go up. So you take your piece, rest it against your head, and then just using the very, very points of your scissors, then I want a little bit more off mine, but less is always more. So then take your section again. Now the more you pull your hair out, the harder it's going to be to get a straight line. So make sure that it's resting on your head. And then, like I said, just use the very, very points of your scissors, taking out tiny, tiny little triangles. And that just lifts that length up. And then carry on. So you can see now, I'm feeling happy with that middle length. Constantly combing it, and then just checking if there's any pieces that need taking off. Now I like my pieces here at the side to like flick back slightly. So all I need to do now is this join line here. Now this is done very visually. So I'm tucking away the bit I don't want. I'm going to angle my comb the way I want the hair to fall. And then I'm just very lightly going to skim over those, taking off those long pieces. And then same on this side. So taking your join line and then just skimming Now, on the bits where I've cut where it looks heavier, what I would do is just lift it up. Now you do want to lift it up a little bit this time, and you're going to just very carefully, now you don't want to take out a big chunk, but just very, very carefully point into the line of your fringe. Let it go. Comb, always keep combing. That's looking better now. And then I like these to not be as heavy here. So again then, just take it and just point into those side pieces. Same on this side. And then sometimes have a good move around. If they still look heavy, so I have a jump on this side but not on this side, so sometimes I find that this one looks heavier, then lift the piece of hair that looks heavier up and just pull it back over to the opposite side. Make sure that when you comb that down there's no gaps, and then see this piece, just soften into that the tiniest little bit, and then when that comes down then, now that would tie me over then until I can get to the hair salon and do a proper job. But we all know what it's like. Your fringe just grows overnight and suddenly one day you think, great, my fringe is too long and I'm going out, or it's Valentine's Day or whatever, and you haven't got a nice fringe. So I hope my tips help. Please let me know if you have any questions, and happy fringe.